And tonight, the D-backs look to get their first win in the state of Florida. After getting swept by the Rays, it's the first of 3 against the Miami Marlins.
This Marlins series begins on a disappointing note. As we learned just a short time ago, Ketel Marte goes on the 10-day injured list, Candy, with that left ankle sprain.
Adam Oller makes his Marlins debut. First Marlins start, first major league start since May 3rd of last year with Oakland.
Corbin Carroll, who's a .221 hitter for the Diamondbacks this season with 13 home runs and 50 runs batted in.
A 3-2 on the way. It's lifted toward left field. It's Kyle Stowers heading toward the corner and the line, and he's got enough room to make the catch. One away. Broken bat that helicopters over towards second base, but it's out of Lopez to Jake Berger.
2 outs, nobody on. Jock Peterson.
And there's another good at bat by Peterson. Nothing there to hit. A 2-out walk ahead of Lourdes.
And a bouncer toward Norby. First time tested, and he passes.
And there's a look at right-hander Brandon Pfaadt. 24 starts. He leads the Diamondback staff in innings pitched this year, and Brandon is unbeaten in his last 9 starts.
.350 average for Edwards, just the 1 homer and only 13 RBIs.
Called strike 3. Brandon Pfaadt firing that fastball in the zone, and Xavier Edwards is rung up. Jake Berger, the big bat in this lineup, and that'll help. A roller right to shortstop. Bobble there by Perdomo, who recovers. Little juggling act there by Geraldo, but to get the out.
Yeah, and luckily for Jerry, when he juggled that ball came up and found right into his throwing hand. So he really didn't miss much. See, it comes up right to his hand, and his arm was already in that cocked position to throw.
Now the batter with nobody on and 2 out will be Jonah Bride. He was 5 for 17 as well. 2-2. A breaking ball is hit in the air to shallow left field. Racing in and unable to get it is Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Geraldo Perdomo was going out as well. He tried to make a spectacular over-the-shoulder basket catch, but that pitching wedge was placed perfectly into left field by Jonah Bride.
That's a hard hit line drive into right center field. Off the bat of Jesus Sanchez. When he squares it up, it is a lightning bolt, and now back-to-back 2-out hits for the Marlins.
Back-to-back 2-out base hits for the Marlins will bring Derek Hill to the plate.
And that one is in the glove of Gino Suarez with a pretty play to save a run. We know it's Gino, and he's got that one to end the bottom of the first.
Connor Norby's first Marlins at-bat. It'll be Norby and then Lopez and Stowers. A couple of home runs for Norby this year. One of them actually came against Miami. This one deep at short. Perdomo gets rid of it, and it's a wide throw. Well, headed to the perfect spot. First Marlins hit for Norby.
You know, he's like to make that nice introduction, and Norby's one of those players. You just got the feeling in listening to Skip Schumacher talk about him. He's his kind of guy, because Skip was this kind of player. Hard-nosed, take it right to you.
So along with Norby in that trade that sent Rogers to Baltimore, they got this guy, Kyle Stowers, who hits a flare out there. Look out, Gino's got it. And quickly, Pfaadt is out of the inning.
McCarthy digs back in there. He grounded out first time up.
Well, he spun him around, came in there with a fastball and plunked him. So Oller is now walked to and hit a batter. 1-out base runner for Jock Peterson.
Jock Peterson, high fly ball, deep right field. Sanchez is going back. He's in front of the wall, and he makes the catch. Peterson just got under it.
I think he just hit another guy. Oh. Yep, he just got Lourdes with that fastball in. He's hit 2 batters in a span of 3. Here go the runners, and Pavin has walked, didn't go for the second time. So Oller has hit 2 batters and walked 3. They're loaded now for Adrian Del Castillo, the Miami native. Del Castillo gives it a ride. Deep center, way back and gone. It's a grand slam in Miami for the Miami rookie.
Oh, the Bienvenidos back home. Adrian Del Castillo. It is a grand slam, and the Diamondbacks explode for a 4-0 lead. 3rd of the year, but none as sweet as the one in front of friends and family.
A 4-0 Diamondbacks lead after the grand slam. Nick Fortes will lead it off. Now Fortes hits one deep out toward left field. Feeling good about that. Solo home run for Nick.
Nick Fortes with a bomb leading off the bottom of the 3rd. His 3rd big fly of the season. It's 4-1 Arizona.
A breaking ball, a little sweeper, maybe a cutter, and Nick right on it. The pitch was up. That helps.
For the Marlins, who are trailing the Diamondbacks 4-1.
So Norby at first, Josado Lopez.
And there he goes. Swing and a miss. The throw from ADC is a good one. And they got him. Adrian Del Castillo having a big day in his return to Miami. They strike him out, throw him out. Gets Brandon Pfaadt out of the 4th inning.
D-backs being out hit 5-2. One of those 2 hits, a grand slam by Del Castillo, and that helps when you're not hitting.
Jock slams it to right, and that's way gone. Upper deck in Miami. Jock Peterson, that's number 20.
Hello, that ball absolutely killed by Peterson, and it's now 5-1.
That was a rocket ship, and he just blistered this ball.
Oh, he was all over it.
Kyle Stowers will lead off the bottom of the 5th inning for the Marlins, who trailed the Arizona Diamondbacks 5-1.
And a line drive into right field. And we've talked about Stowers and some of the adjustments that he's making. The results may be a little beyond the process, but the process is there. Hit sharply past Suarez and into left field. Stowers on his way to 3rd, and he'll get there. Well, a couple of hard hit balls for Nick Fortes, and the Marlins have him on the corners here in the 5th. Bounce towards second base. Newman takes the easy out at first, so it's going to be an RBI ground out to get the Marlins a little closer. Fortes moves into scoring position.
2 down, and here is Jonah Bride, who's got 2 hits off of Pfaadt.
Swing and a miss. Went with that hard sinker down and in. Back-to-back strikeouts for Pfaadt.
D-backs in front of the Marlins 5-2.
Into right, and that one's going to drop in front of Carroll. Then it checks up, takes a weird spin on him, and Sanchez will get to 3rd. Well, Marlins get the first 2 on in this inning. This one toward 3rd. Suarez, the jump throw to 2nd for 1. Now the throw comes home, and the run scores. So Sanchez comes home. Newman redirected, and I'm not sure if he lost his footing or...
A couple of things. I don't think he had a grip initially to throw the ball to first base. I can't believe this was a possible double play. Great play by Suarez. Right there, he just didn't have a grip.
And now the Marlins have 1st and 2nd.
Representing the go-ahead run is Kyle Stowers.
Into right center field and down for a base hit. Throw goes towards 2nd, and a run will score. Norby in to make it 5-4.
You love to see it. All over a curveball, in on his hands. He turns on it. He told me before the game, really focused on staying on the backside, so he's able to recognize pitches better.
5-4 our score. Marlins have scored in each of the last couple of innings. And now here is Gurriel.
Lourdes rolls it right into left field. A good start to the 7th. 2-1 and no outs.
So now with 1 out, the Diamondbacks have 2nd and 3rd for Del Castillo.
Well, have yourself a night right here, young man.
He's already knocked in 4 runs. Base hit brings in 2 more, and there it is. Del Castillo again. Here comes Gurriel. The throw is not in time. Adrian Del Castillo has knocked in 6 runs back in the old hometown. And there is the Del Castillo section here at Lone Depot Park.
It doesn't matter, lefty on lefty, he doesn't care. And he just gets a pitch he can handle and just drills it right through the right side.
Have a homecoming, kid.
Diamondbacks with a 7-4 lead here at Lone Depot Park.
Jake McCarthy, who's 0 for 3 tonight. He was hit by a pitch and scored on the grand slam in the 3rd.
And McCarthy hits a fly ball deep to right field. There it goes. Jake McCarthy, upper deck in Miami. That's his 7th, and make it 9-4.
Just clobbered. Inside fastball, turns second deck. The second deck home run.
Jake McCarthy now with 18 RBIs in his last 11 games.
It's a sac fly for Fortes. The Marlins cut the deficit down to 4.
Xavier Edwards is trying to avoid an 0 for 5.
But not 0 for anymore. That one into right field, and it's going to get by Carroll to the wall. They're going to send Stowers. Here comes the throw. It's off the mark. RBI double Xavier Edwards. Boy, the Marlins just continue to use each and every one of the 27 outs, don't they?
And now the Marlins down to their final out.
Popped up. Sewald will clear the mound. Perdomo calling for it. And Jerry's got it behind the mound. The Diamondbacks have the win. Number 70 on the year, led by the Miami native Adrian Del Castillo, who had a grand slam and a career high 6 runs batted in.
The long ball was prevalent in this game, and all the way around, a great win for the D-backs.